Have you ever witnessed a moment so pure, so powerful, it completely changes your perspective on life? Today, we're sharing a story that does just that. It's about a little boy named Liam, whose world was wrapped in silence, and how a single, unexpected act of kindness opened it up to the symphony of sound. This isn't just a story about hearing for the first time, it's a story about the incredible impact we can have on each other, often without even realizing it. Liam was born profoundly deaf. For his parents, Sarah and Tom, this diagnosis was a difficult reality to accept. They poured all their love and energy into giving him the best life possible. They learned sign language, creating a rich, visual world for their son. Liam was a bright, happy kid, full of curiosity and laughter, that, while silent, could light up any room. He loved feeling the vibrations of music through the floor and watching his dad's hands tell stories. His world was full, but it was missing a dimension his parents desperately wished he could experience. The family explored every option, and doctors recommended cochlear implants as the best chance for Liam to hear. The technology was incredible. A tiny device that could bypass the damaged parts of his ear and directly stimulate the auditory nerve. Hope surged through Sarah and Tom. This could be it. This could be the key to unlocking a world of sound for their son. But then came the crushing blow. The cost, the surgery, the devices, the follow-up therapy. It all added up to a figure that was far beyond their reach. Despite working multiple jobs and cutting every possible expense, the financial mountain seemed insurmountable. They started a fundraising campaign online, sharing Liam's story with heartfelt honesty. They posted photos of his bright smile and videos of him signing with his little sister. The community response was heartwarming. Friends, neighbors, and even people they'd never met donated what they could. $5 here, $20 there. Each donation was a small beacon of hope, but as weeks turned into months, they were still a long way from their goal. The pressure was immense, and at times, Sarah and Tom felt a quiet desperation creeping in. They just wanted to give their son the gift of hearing the world around him, to hear them say, "I love you." One Tuesday morning, an email notification popped up. It was another donation. Sarah opened it, expecting a familiar small amount, but her eyes widened and she had to read the number again. And again, it was a single, anonymous donation for the exact remaining amount they needed to fund the surgery. She couldn't breathe. Tears streamed down her face as she called for Tom. They just stared at the screen, in complete and utter disbelief. Who would do this? The donation was simply signed, "For Liam, so he can hear the birds sing." They had no name, no face, no one to thank. It was a ghost, an angel, a mysterious benefactor who had just changed their lives forever. The journey to the surgery was a whirlwind of emotions, excitement, nervousness, and overwhelming gratitude. The day finally came for the cochlear implants to be activated. The family gathered in a small, quiet room with the audiologist. Liam, a bit confused by all the fuss, sat on his mom's lap. The audiologist explained that they would turn the device on slowly. It wouldn't be like flipping a switch. His brain would need time to learn how to interpret these new signals. She made a small adjustment on her computer, and then she spoke his name. "Liam." For the first time, a sound registered. Liam's eyes, wide with confusion, darted around the room. He looked at his mom, his dad, searching for the source of this new, strange sensation. Then, Sarah leaned in close and whispered, "I love you, Liam." His little face crumpled. A tear rolled down his cheek as he heard his mother's voice for the very first time. It was a moment of pure, unfiltered magic. The silence of his entire life had just been broken. In the weeks and months that followed, Liam's world transformed. Every day was a new auditory adventure. The crinkle of a page turning, the distant bark of a dog, the gentle hum of the refrigerator, these were all miracles to him. He would giggle uncontrollably at the sound of a squeaky toy and sit mesmerized by the simple melody of a music box. His speech therapy was challenging, but he was a determined little fighter. Slowly, haltingly, he began to form words. His first spoken word wasn't mama or dada. One sunny afternoon, while sitting in the backyard, he pointed to a tree and said, "Clear as day, bird." Sarah and Tom just held each other and cried. The stranger's wish had come true. Liam's story is a powerful reminder of the hidden kindness that exists in the world. It shows that one person, with one act, can set off a chain reaction of joy and transformation that touches countless lives. To the anonymous donor, wherever you are, you didn't just give a boy the ability to hear, You gave him the sound of his mother's voice, the joy of music, the song of the birds, and the chance to speak his own name. You gave a family hope when they needed it most. We may never know who you are, but your incredible gift will echo for a lifetime. This story also highlights the importance of community and supporting one another. If you or someone you know is facing challenges, remember that asking for help is a sign of strength. There are resources available, and there are people who want to help. Never lose hope. Thank you for letting us share Liam's incredible journey with you. It's stories like this that remind us of the profound good in humanity. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more uplifting content. We'll see you next time.